Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Youth Talent Showcase and the Franklin County Fair Talent Showcase. Our contest for 13 to 21-year-olds, which comes later, is a preliminary for the Kentucky State Fair Talent Showcase. While our Youth Showcase for younger people is not a state fair preliminary, anyone 7 years of age and older can enter themselves in a virtual preliminary for the State Fair Talent Competition by going to the State Fair website. Currently, the State Fair does not allow county fairs to have preliminaries for other categories, but that may change. Hopefully, next year, the Franklin County Fair will have preliminaries in all three categories for the State Fair. So we begin tonight with the Youth Talent Showcase. This portion is for those contestants who are age 7 through 12. There is a time limit of 4 minutes. Anyone going over will be disqualified. And our timer tonight is Tammy Sharp. Our first performer is Rennie Hackett. Rennie is 11 years old. She's also your preteen of Northern Kentucky and your 2024 Kentucky Supreme Star with Miss Kentucky Teen Mallory Jones. She lives here in Frankfort. She will dance to the tune Friendship by Imar. That was Rennie Hackett. Our next and final entry in the Youth Talent Showcase is the duo of Kana and Selah Gaines. They are doing a vocal duet.
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. I can't let this moment end. Take my hand. Would you share this with me? Starling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night skies will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough, never for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars will steal from the night skies will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough, never for me, for me, for me. For me.
That was Kana and Selah Gaines, age 11 and 9, doing Never Enough. And as far as I can tell, they are from Clark County. So those are the two entrants we have, and now our judges will deliberate and will present the winners with their winnings. Please stand by. And to present the prizes this evening, we have Kinley Young, the Miss Preteen Franklin County Fair. Kinley is 12 years old and in the 7th grade at Bondurant Middle School. She's a member of the Bondurant Middle Cheer Team and the Point Community Church Youth Group. She loves spending time in the gym working on her tumbling, hanging out with friends, roller coasters, being at the lake, and eating deep-fried Oreos at the fair. We don't need the music, Rod, thanks. Kinley's pageant journey started on this stage 6 years ago at age 7 when she was crowned 2018 Franklin County Princess. She's so excited to be your 2024 Miss Preteen and represent Franklin County at the state pageant in October. She wishes all the contestants good luck tonight. Kinley Young, your Miss Preteen Franklin County Fair. The winner of tonight's Youth Talent Showcase will receive $100 and a blue ribbon, and the second place will receive $50 and a red ribbon. Second place goes to Rennie Hackett, and first to Kana and Selah Gaines. Thank you all very much. One big round of applause for everybody. Where's your photographer? Don't have a photographer? While we await the Big Talent Showcase, I'll introduce our judges. Grayson Vandegrift was born at what is now known as Frankfort Regional Medical Center and grew up near the Scott County and Woodford County borders along the Elkhorn Creek. He plays guitar, piano, and sings, and was mayor of Midway for 8 years, and has recently been appointed mayor to fill an unexpired term. He and his wife Katie have 2 children, Jackson and Andy May. Welcome, Grayson Vandegrift. Brenda Brammer is a retired speech pathologist for children. She worked in the Shelby County Public School System for 42 years. A graduate of Murray State University with a master's from the University of Louisville, Brenda is active in Alpha Delta Kappa, an honorary organization for women educators who support altruistic projects. Brenda Brammer. Her husband, Jack Brammer, is a longtime Kentucky journalist. He was a reporter for 43 years in the Lexington Herald-Leader's Frankfort Bureau. He received his bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of Kentucky and is now a freelance journalist. Welcome, Jack Brammer. Now we'll start the Kentucky State Fair preliminary portion of the Talent Showcase. This segment is for entries between 13 and 21 years of age. We're getting the judges prepared. We have 2 contestants, so both will receive an automatic invitation to the Kentucky State Fair Talent Classic. Our first contestant is Callie Qualls. Hi, Callie. Callie will do a vocal, Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John. She's age 15 and from Versailles.
Guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. I know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing else for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. hopelessly devoted to you. Oh, hopelessly devoted to you.
Thank you, Callie. That was Callie Qualls, 15, from Versailles, performing Hopelessly Devoted to You. Our second and final contestant in the Franklin County Fair Talent Showcase is Ella Gaines. Ella is 15, she's from Winchester, and she'll be performing Gratitude.
All my words fall short. I've got nothing new. How could I express all my gratitude? I could sing these songs as I often do, but every song must end, and you never do. So I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I'm nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah. I've got one response, I've got just one move. With my arms stretched wide, I will worship you. Oh, so I throw up my hands and praise you again and again, 'cause all that I have is a hallelujah, hallelujah. And I know it's not much, but I'm nothing else fit for a king, except for a heart singing hallelujah, hallelujah.
Thank you very much. That was Ella Gaines, the final contestant in our talent program this evening. Okay, while we're waiting the decision of the judges, let's meet our Miss Franklin County Fair 2024, McKinley Sharp. McKinley is the 18-year-old daughter of Brian and Tammy Sharp of Frankfort. She's a recent graduate of Western Hills High School with the highest academic honors. She was a varsity team dance captain, soccer player, track team member, active member of many clubs, and a competitive dancer. McKinley is excited to begin her journey to become a physical therapist next month at Eastern Kentucky University, where she's been accepted into the honors program. Prior to being crowned Miss Franklin County Fair, McKinley held the titles of U.S. Miss Thoroughbred 2023, Miss Western Hills 2022, and Junior Preteen Franklin County Fair 2014. When McKinley is not working as a lifeguard at our local aquatic center or serving the community through volunteering and her platform, she can usually be found attending vintage car shows with her family, camping, running, and enjoying quality time with friends and family. McKinley would like to thank the Capital City Women's Club and all the sponsors of the Miss Franklin County Fair pageant for the scholarship and prize package she received as the winner. She's excited to proudly represent her hometown at the state pageant in January. She also looks forward to seeing everyone at the fair this evening and hopes everyone stays safe and makes wonderful memories. McKinley Sharp, Miss Franklin County Fair. So we have Kinley and McKinley. Have you all gotten mixed up? Anybody mixed you up this week? Yeah, you look pretty different. So, Kinley, what pleased you most about being Miss Preteen Franklin County Fair this week?
I love being at all the events and seeing all the people perform here at this talent show, and I like the fair and all the rides.
And McKinley, how about you?
Honestly, my favorite thing had to be today at the beef cattle show because I gave out ribbons to the winners of all the different breeds out there, and I found that really fun.
So have you had some experience with beef cattle?
No, not really. I took an animal science class and had to memorize all the breeds and all the parts of the cow and the bull and everything, but that's about it. That's where it stops.
Well, that's interesting. You know, cattle and all livestock can be very interesting. When I was in high school, they needed an extra judge for sheep, and I'd never even seen a sheep, at least live in person. But they gave me a little instruction, and lo and behold, we won the regional championship and went to the state. So I always think about that when I see sheep out there. What else do you think that people ought to know about the Franklin County Fair?
I think people ought to know that it's more than just rides, that it's more than just coming and eating food, and there's not only the talent competition, but also all the pageants and the cattle and the petting zoo and riding ponies over here. There's so much to do. And it's not just a one-day thing. You can come every day and find something different to do.
And now we've started having the pageants as preliminaries to the actual fair. You can come see the pageants without having to pay admission. We have a great midway, Paradise Amusements. We hope people enjoy that this evening. Have you been on the midway? Had any rides, Kinley?
Not yet.
Oh, got to get out on that midway. And you haven't either, McKinley? Well, it's a little difficult to do in those outfits, maybe. All right. We are awaiting.
I said maybe today later.
That's right. We've got a dressing room backstairs. You can change and ride a ride. We have the decision of the judges, and as we did earlier, we've got a lot of paperwork to do to make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. So please stand by, and we'll have the winners for you shortly. If our contestants would come backstage to be ready to come up, that'd be great. A reminder that while this is a preliminary to the state fair, anybody of any age, 7 and up, can enter as a virtual preliminary for the state fair contest. And we hope that next year the Franklin County Fair will have preliminaries for all age categories. All right, folks, here are the winners of the Franklin County Fair Talent Showcase. Let me tell you what they're going to win. The winner receives $300 and a blue ribbon, and runner-up gets $75 and a red ribbon. Our second place finisher is Callie Qualls, and the winner is Ella Gaines. Go ahead. Thank you all very much for attending the Talent Showcase. Remember, we have one more night of the fair tomorrow, and also events during the day tomorrow here at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. Good night.